Hi everyone, this is Miss Saranya here. Over the next few weeks, I will be uploading a few second step lessons that you can all feel free to watch. Um, I know a lot of you already do second step in your classrooms with your teachers, and during this time, now more than ever, it's very important that we continue our second step lessons so we can take care of ourselves during this very stressful time. So, we're going to get started with a lesson on identifying our own feelings. This might be something that you've already done before. This might be something that you're very good at naturally. And during this time where there are a lot of uncomfortable or difficult feelings, it can be helpful for us to learn how to identify them in our bodies. So it's important to remember that all feelings are valid, even those that are uncomfortable or hard to sit with. Recognizing what is happening inside your body is a great way to identify your own feelings. So, like I said, we're going to talk about some feelings. We're going to talk about some clues that our body tells us in order to figure out how we are feeling. So, like I said, to find out how we're feeling, we need to focus on our bodies. That includes starting from your face to your shoulders, heart, stomach, and identifying what's going on in our bodies. So, today we're going to meet a student. His name is Jarrell, and we're going to talk about a feeling that Jarrell experiences in his body and how he can make it better. Let me introduce you to Jarrell. Jarrell was home yesterday, sick, and he missed the visiting firefighters, who talked to his class about safety. Jarrell's classmates keep talking about all the wonderful things they got to see and do. They got to sit on the fire truck, they got to see the flashing lights and hear the sounds, they got to try on the firefighters' uniforms and their boots, and even use some of their tools. Thinking about it makes Gerald's tummy hurt a bit. His shoulders feel droopy. His heart feels a little bit faster. How might Jarrell be feeling right now? If you said disappointed or sad, I think I agree with you. Put your thumbs up if you have ever felt disappointed. I'm going to put my thumb up because I can definitely relate with how Gerald feels. I have been disappointed before, as I'm sure many of you have as well. What happens in your body when you're feeling disappointed? Your body feels uncomfortable when you're disappointed. And like we said, his shoulders are droopy, his face is looking down a little bit, his heart might be beating a little faster, his stomach might be feeling tight. So, thinking about Gerald right now, we all were able to maybe relate to how he's feeling. What do you think he can do to make himself feel better? Maybe take a second to pause the video and maybe find an adult or a sibling to talk to about what Jarrell can do when he's feeling disappointed. How can he make himself feel better? And if there's no one with you right now, then maybe find a stuffed animal to talk to, or feel free to write about it if you have a journal or a piece of paper. How can Jarrell make himself feel better? What can he do? So, one thing Jarrell can do to make himself feel better is by telling someone or talking to someone. Maybe talking to a trusted adult or a trusted older sibling can make you feel better if you're feeling an uncomfortable emotion. So, in this case, Jarrell decides to talk to the teacher. He decides to stand up and walk to his teacher and talk to her about how he was feeling about missing the firefighter's visit. How do you think Jarrell's body will feel after he talks to the teacher? Give me a thumbs up if you think he'll feel better. I agree with you. I think he will feel better after talking with the teacher. Some other strategies Jarrell could use to feel better are to write about it or draw a picture of how he's feeling and how he could possibly feel better. I know a strategy that we talk about a lot is taking deep breaths and counting to 10, because that lets your body know that it's safe, that it's okay, that feelings are valid. Also, another thing that's important to remember is that feelings come and go. Even though Jarrell is feeling extremely disappointed right now during this incident in his class, where he's feeling maybe disappointed and left out, it will pass. The feeling will pass. And it's important to remember that we all feel disappointed and we all feel uncomfortable feelings sometimes. So during this week, I want you to think about identifying how you're feeling. Right now, we're living in a very stressful time, and it's really important to be able to take care of ourselves. And the first step in that is awareness. And that means being able to identify how you're feeling, whether that's happiness or excitement or sadness or disappointment or anger or frustration. Remembering that all these feelings are valid, they're important. And so, throughout this week, I want you to focus on when you're feeling something unpleasant. Focus on your body. Maybe start at the top of your head and notice how it's feeling. Notice your jaw. Is it holding any tension? Is it all scrunched up? Eyebrows are another place where we hold a lot of tension. Notice your face. Notice your shoulders. Shoulders are another place where we carry a lot of tension. Stomach, heart. And just breathe. And remember that we're all here for you. Talk to your parents, talk to your older siblings, reach out to your teachers. We're all here to support you during this time. And remember that your feelings are valid and they are important, and that they will change from moment to moment. I'll see you all next week for another second step lesson. Thank you.